Okay, guys, welcome to Alaska Spice TV. My name is Harry, and I just want to give us a little update about the issue of Sudan, the war in Sudan, or the killing and the fighting in Sudan right now. And I just want to say that I don't understand something about our country right now, and I don't belong in a group or in a circle of people who keep complaining about something that I feel like we can actually change. And we are, I don't understand it, that we are becoming more of a crying country these days, especially now that it's another way of driving traffic into your blogs or your channels and whatever. It seems like it's becoming, or it has become a habit for every Nigerians to be keep, excuse me, to keep crying and blaming the government for every little things that they are doing. Despite the prevailing circumstances, I think that we Nigerians were becoming more of people who are always complaining even when the government is doing something for us. And I feel like we should reduce that kind of habit, because if you are not in Nigeria and you are privy to what other people are going through, you will understand that it's actually that we are somehow in a way very lucky people. And regardless of how terrible our politicians are, I think Nigeria government is doing something good. At least about 450 Nigerians have been evacuated from Sudan, and they are in safe hand, and they will be on their way to Nigeria. Big thanks to LPs and the Nigerian government. At least this is something good. What happens if these 450 people were not be able to rescued or evacuated from Sudan? Are you going to kill the government? I think I want us to, this new Nigeria that we are seeking, I want to appeal to us that regardless of the difficult situation, sometimes where the government is actually making some good effort, we should acknowledge it and see it as something. Imagine, I've been abroad for several years, and these several years of being abroad, look, it appears that Nigeria and South Africa is the only country in Africa where citizens don't have to travel back home for the renewal of passport or reissuing of a passport. Every other country across Africa had to go home and get their passport. And when I see the struggle of other African countries, I have no other means but to feel like, yeah, I had come from a country that actually does something good for me. I don't know about you, but I feel like the new Nigeria we're seeking, we Nigerians are to be charged to change our energy and our narration about how we feel and what we tell the rest of the world about us. We are the ones to change our story. So we need to change our approach, and every time crying, believing that when you cry, one country in the world will come to your aid, or those stories you tell putting your country negative before the rest of the world makes you feel cool of yourself, and people think that you are woke. I don't see that as a woke. Rather, you are exposing your house to other people. There is no country in the world that I feel that is without problem. And if we keep crying to other people, believe that the US or one country in Europe will come and rescue us from the predicament we find ourselves in, nobody else does that. And we need to start thinking on how we can solve our problem. I hope this makes right. And I want to congratulate the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our president, Mr. Buhari, even though he's expiring soon. But I still want to congratulate him and the chairman of Abike Dabiri. They're doing something, at least it's commendable. What if they don't do it? What are you going to do? Keep crying and nothing is changed? So please, let's change our narrative about Nigeria. We can't just keep putting negative things about Nigeria every day and we expect the story to be different. For Nigeria to be different, we need to be putting the positive story about Nigeria in the internet, and wherever you are in a dining table, tell the positive things that the government is doing and some individuals are doing in Nigeria. I think this is one thing I feel that other, especially in the US, are doing, that people think that America is a perfect country. No, there is no country in the world that doesn't have some bad lucks or tough time. Nigeria is not an exception. Let's try put Nigeria in a positive map in the image of the world. My name is Harry. Talk and leave no time to tell time. Congratulations to our brothers that have been rescued.